Hey everyone, it's the Cinema Dude, and welcome back to my channel. Now you might be thinking, Joe, where have you been? Well, as I've said before, life gets in the way. Busy month. I've gotten engaged. I've gotten a new job. So just a whole bunch of busyness. And but I'm back, and I was thinking about doing the Western ones, but I actually got a cool new release, so I want to do a review on that, and then go from there. So, first, actually pick up in a while. This past month, I really haven't bought anything, and then this was, this came in, my Christopher Lee set just got shipped, so, I'll have some more new stuff, but this was really the only one that I've gotten the past month, and it is the Weird Wisconsin set. This is the Bill Rabin collection from Arrow. So he is a American director from Wisconsin, where kind of most of his films are set. And so this collects 6 of his films. I do have 2 other ones, and then they are missing 2. So the other ones I have are the 88 Films release of Blood Harvest. They also released this Vinegar Syndrome 2. Last year, the year before. So that was, but this is the 88 Films release of that. And then I also have the Dark Force Entertainment release of the Giant Spider Invasion. So those are those 2 to add to this set. And the other 2 that are missing are Capture of Bigfoot, which has a DVD release, but it's like just taking the transfer from the VHS over. And then Croaked, which is like a giant frog film. Those 2, for some reason, are not on the set, so it must be rights issues. And they haven't been released on any Blu-ray stuff as well. So let's break into this first. It says on the back, it says, Alien Invaders, Haunted Pianos, Sentient Monster Trucks. Arrow Video is proud to present the first ever collection of works of Bill Rabin, the epitome of of independent regional filmmaker who built his own studio in the wilds of Wisconsin. He acted for Hitchcock. He searched for the arms of the Venus de Milo and turned a VW Beetle into a giant spider, and he still works today. Bringing together 6 films, all new to Blu-ray and in brand new restorations, Weird Wisconsin, the Bill Rabin collection, packs in a mutant astronaut bolstering blissful sunbathers, Monster Go-Go, a contagion apocalypse as seen from the vantage point of a remote mountain cabin, invasion of the inner earth, deadly alien spores from the rocks of Mars, the Alpha Incident, rural gothic and outright horror, the Demons of Ludlow, an eccentric body count movie, The Game, and a comedy smash-up that pits 3 hillbilly stooges against a talking monster truck with artificial intelligence, Twisty's Revenge. And it's loaded with interviews and extras. This is an essential collection of features from one of America's most tedious outsider tours. And then also in here, this is the limited edition set. The 6 films, all newly restored from the best surviving film elements. Newly commissioned feature-length documentary, Who is Bill Rabin? Featuring interviews from critics, filmmakers, cast, and crew. Plus interviews from Bill Rabin about every film in the set. New interviews and visual essays from film historian Kim Newman, Richard Harlan Smith, and Stephen R. Bassett. Rare Bill Rabin short films, outtakes and trailers, extensive skills and promotional gallery, fully illustrated 60-page collector's booklet featuring extensive new writings by historian and critic Stephen Thrower, author of Nightmare USA. Let's see. Reversible poster featuring newly commissioned artwork by the Twins of Evil. Reversible sleeves commissioned each by the Twins of Evil. So let's break into it. Again, nice sturdy box that Arrow has been doing. They have cut down their cases, so now they're the thin cases now. But again, this set would go perfect with the like the Al Adamson set and all of the where's the other ones I have? Like the American Horror Project sets, the 2 of those, and then the William Griffey set. So like these, especially those 5, and I know the one is a 7 release, but the 4 other Arrow releases and then this set would make a good, looking at, 50s, 60s, and 70s kind of American exploitation and, independent stuff. So here are the releases. So first we'll go with the kind of documentary one, which is Who is Bill Rabin? And so that's the inside. And it's the cover of like the set. And in this one it has so David Kern's brand new definitive feature-length documentary on the life and work of Wisconsin auteur is a fascinating inquiry into an extraordinary life in filmmaking, featuring contributions from historians and critics, cast and crew who work with Bill and went on to Hollywood careers, including fellow filmmakers Randall William Cook, Corey Udler, Mark Borchardt. Who is Bill Rabin answers the important question on who, what, where, why, and much more. So besides this, which is 115 minutes, you also get King of the Wild Frontier, an almost 2-hour impassioned conversation with historian and critic Stephen R. Bessette about the films of Bill Rabin. And then there is silent outtakes from Invasion of Inner Earth, The Alpha Incident, Demons of Ludlow. There is a Giant Spider Invasion original trailer, rare stills and promotional gallery, and then, like you said, there was the new commission. So it is kind of weird. I know some people have said like they have the trailers for some of his other movies, so they have the trailers for Giant Spider Invasion, but it's not in the set. So it is what it is. This is actually a pretty decent presentation of it. So, nothing wrong with, sometimes you have to do that with some people. I do wish they had his 2 other films. That way then it kind of been from this kind of period, all those would have been done and stuff. So, but hey, hopefully somebody else puts it out and stuff. So, then we have The Game along with Twisty's Revenge. So the game is here. And then the inside is Twisty's Revenge. So a lot of the artwork is kind of that same artwork that is on a bunch of their recent releases. So on the William Griffey set and the American Horror Project stuff. So the game, 3 bored millionaires gather 9 people in an old mansion to play the game. If they meet and conquer their fears, then they'll receive $1 million in cash, but that's not all it seems. And then Twisty's Revenge, an action comedy smash-up in which 3 bumbling criminals repeatedly attempt to steal the artificial intelligence control system of Mr. Twisty, a talking monster truck. And then in here you have high definition in both films. Original uncompressed mono audio, 2 presentations, the game, aka The Cold, in 1:85:1 and 1:33:1 aspect ratio. Straight Shooter Part 5 and 6, 2 newly filmed interviews about the making of the game and Twisty's Revenge by Bill Rabin. Discovering Bill Rabin, brand new presentation by historian Stephen R. Bessette about his personal connections with the films of Bill Rabin and their importance to regional filmmaking in America, and then trailers for the game and Twisty's Revenge, and then stills and promotional gallery, and again the artwork on there. Then we have the Alpha Incident and Demons of Ludlow. The Demons of Ludlow is the one I was looking forward to the most in the set. just because it hasn't had it released before. So, you know, some of these had basic Blu-ray, or they would be on, like, those 50 movie pack ones, but nothing in, you know, as much. So, the Alpha Incident, and space probe returns from Earth carrying a deadly organism that could destroy all life on Earth. While being transported across country by train, the microorganism is accidentally released, resulting in the quarantine of an entire train station. Those trapped inside must wait for government to find a cure while trying not to sleep, because that's when the organism strikes. And then the Demons of Ludlow, the population of a small, quiet town prepared to celebrate the bicentennial anniversary of its founding. But the town of Ludlow has a very dark past, and when a piano arrives at auction, the ghosts from its past return to seek retribution. Again, you have The Straight Shooter Part 3 and 4. So it has Alpha Incident and Demon of Ludlow. Raben's Key Largo, a brand new visual essay by historian and film critic Richard Harlan Smith. And then you have the trailers, promotional gallery as well. So that's that one. And again, so there's the Alpha Incident. And then, let's see if I can get out the Demons of Ludlow stuff. So that is the one thing. I mean, again, most of the time I have my stuff out like this, but it is, with it having like the dual stuff, unless you want to switch it and things like that, you're really not going to see the other artwork and stuff. That is the one kind of whereas I liked the old sets, like the American Horror Project sets, where each film had its individual kind of case and stuff. So, but I understand why. You're saving money. These are cheaper sets than those ones and stuff, and you know, it is what it is. But sometimes you like to have just, okay, I'm gonna want to have everything like this, so then you can, you know, have a nice presentation. But it is what it is. And then this one is the last one, and this is Monster A Go-Go and Invasion from Inner Earth. So Monster Go-Go is, I believe, his first film. So it's just kind of going chronologically in time. And an American astronaut, Frank Douglas, returns to Earth as a 10-foot-tall radioactive humanoid monster. Independent filmmakers Bill Rabane's first attempt at a feature film began life as Terror at Halfway, but was abandoned when funds ran dry. It was then bought by legendary exploitation pioneer Herschel Gordon Lewis, who shot extra footage, adding a voiceover and released it to drive-ins, called Monster A Go-Go. Rabin himself called it the worst film ever made, but it'll still give you the whim whams. And then Invasion from Inner Earth. In the Canadian wilderness, a group of pilots listen to reports of planes crashing, cars stalling, and a deadly plague gripping the planet. As it becomes clear that Earth is a mist of invasion, they barricade themselves in a cabin in the woods and wait for impending doom. And then here you have the high definition of both films. You have Straight Shooters Part 1 and 2, which talk about Monster A Go-Go and Invasion from Inner Earth. You have new interviews with Kim Newman, Twist Craze and Dance Craze, two early films by Bill Rebane, Kidnap, Extortion, a newly restored industrial short, and then Reversible Sleeve. So that is Monster A Go-Go. And then Invasion from Inner Earth. And let's see what there, and actually has the, looks like they're going to be releasing the Stylus, which I think they already announced, I think they did. So, so that is, those are the Blu-rays in the set. And then, like you said, you get a poster that has the weird Wisconsin on one side, and then what they used for Who is Bill Rabin. And then, last but not least, just like the William Gray set, you get a very nice hardcover book by Stephen Thrower. So, I have to say, you know what, going back on it too, look, if you're going to get these, but then you're going to get a hardcover book, I think it's a good trade-off, compared to the other sets where they're thicker these, but the book was, you know, just a generic book, but to have nice hardcover book. So this is, how many pages? It's a pretty decent amount. About like 55 pages or so. And it goes through each, about the transfers, about the movies themselves. So like they talk about Invasion Inner Earth was originally called The Selected, then reissue title of Invasion from Inner Earth, aka They, the U.S. video title. Then they also Hellfire, which was also another U.S. title, and then The Searcher, which is pre-release title. So kind of cool that they have different titles, so that way, like, if you ever found a VHS or whatever, you're like, oh, what's this? So then it goes through each film. So look, there's Capture of Bigfoot, and then Raina, the Legend of the Shadow Lake, or Croaked Frog Monster from Hell. Those are two that, you know, are not, well, that's one movie, but then also with Capture of Bigfoot is not in. So, I would definitely recommend this set if you like, you know, low-budget horror films, if you like kind of the stuff from the William Gray set, if you like the stuff from the American Horror Project set. I would definitely recommend getting this. Like I said before, I've been getting into kind of those exploitation directors and things, so it's kind of cool to get these little sets. And, you know, I can't wait to see who is next, kind of type thing. You know, whether it's going to be Don Doler or whoever it will be. It's just kind of cool to have these people, you know, who kind of shaped, you know, science fiction and horror back in the day as, you know, big names in the sets. You know, it'd be awesome to get a huge, you know, Roger Corman set, but that's just impossible for something like that. But just to kind of have these other kind of lesser known people, it's kind of cool. My favorite out of his films, it has to be Giant Spider Invasion. I think it's kind of cool little movie, and that they took a VW Beetle and made it into a giant spider, you know, and just kind of like the ingenuity of that, I think is really cool. So, but definitely highly recommend the Weird Wisconsin. I would also recommend the Invasion, Giant Spider Invasion, not Code Red, Dark Force Entertainment release. And then if you can find the Vinegar Syndrome one of this as well. But yes, highly recommend it. So, but thank you all for watching. Like I said, thanks for hanging with me since I've been gone for the month, but she'll be back. Next video, it depends on if I get the Christopher Lee set in. If I get the Christopher Lee set in, that will be the next video. If not, we'll go back in doing the Westerns video will be the next one. So it shipped, so I'm kind of excited for that one as well. Just kind of cool European films that Christopher Lee did, so that's kind of exciting. So remember to follow me on Instagram at the Cinema Dude. That's _cinema_dude. And, you know, check some of my old videos. Comment below. Have you picked up the Weird Wisconsin set? Have you picked up anything different? I know the Vinegar Syndrome sale is going on right now as well as I'm filming this. They're halfway to Black Friday sale. Did you pick up anything there? There was actually some cool stuff. The Scanner Cop release was kind of cool. They had the one Jalo set went out of print, but picked it up. So I will have volume 2 of that one. So yeah, just comment below anything like that. Any of these interest you? The Game, Twisty's Revenge, Monster Go-Go, Alpha Incident, Invasion from Inner Earth, Demons of Ludlow. Any of those kind of interest you as well? Or who is your kind of favorite regional director and stuff, comment below and stuff. So I hope everyone has a great week. And remember, be kind and rewind. We'll see everybody later.